Hello people and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to play Rocket League on your phone. This little thing can actually run Rocket League, or not really, it's actually just streaming the PC to your phone. So this works if you have a PC, or I will actually show two methods. One of them only requires you to have a PC that can run Rocket League and you can stream it to your phone. It actually has like a bit less than half a second of delay though, so it's a bit itchy. But if you have a pretty base PC and a pretty base internet connection, then you can get the second alternative that I will be talking about later in the video. I will put as timestamp somewhere when it's time for you to skip. And that one has zero latency. You can do it from whatever you want, from your friend's house. You can use this from your friend's house obviously as well, but it's way more complicated to set up this over, like, outside of the Wi-Fi. But yeah, let's get right into showing this. So I will actually put on a recording on my mobile phone right now. So first one, or actually if you guys want to have the second one, you will need a GTX graphics card from Nvidia. This will not work for AMD users. This first one will indeed work for AMD users as well though. So if you have an AMD graphics card, then stay watching this. If you have a Nvidia GTX graphics card, only GTX series, then skip to the timestamp I have put over here. But yeah, so if you have an AMD or a like mid-range PC, then you can use this method. It's called Remotr. What you want to do is to download this app. I'm actually going to turn on the recording now. 3, 2, 1, hit that countdown. Let's go. So yeah, if you guys want to use this, then you have to download the app called Remotr from the Play Boutique, or the what the shit is called, App Store on iPads and whatever. It works on both. The other method works on both as well. So what you want to do is to download it on your phone. It will look like this. I will have my screen on my phone screen on screen as well, so you guys will see all of it. And you will also need to go on your PC and you will need to download this right here, called Windows Streamer, Windows 7, 8 and 10. And the Mac OS and the Linux will come soon, which is pretty nice. So go ahead and download the Windows Streamer. You will also need to create an account. It will probably prompt you to create an account while downloading it. When you have done that, you want to start the streamer, and it will pop up in the bottom here. You see that icon on my screen right there. I'll probably zoom in if I have time to edit this, because I'm already delayed as fuck. Because first time my service didn't work, second time the power went out in the whole fucking house. But yeah, let's freaking go, enough talking about that. So what you want to do is show Remotr Streamer. If this pops up, you should be all good. And then what you want to do is to go over to your phone. You may need to restart the app. Just do that for safety. And then what you want to do is to click the green thing, desktop, whatever it's called. It will say locally discovered streamer. You will need to be on the same Wi-Fi, by the way. So what I want to do is press that, and on screen on the PC you will see whatever phone you have is now connected to this computer. And then you can go to apps, scroll over to apps, and you can control your desktop. You can press it and you can now control your desktop from your phone. You see the mouse thing is moving on my PC while I'm putting my finger on my phone, not touching the mouse at all. I'm just using my phone as a touchpad-ish. So this is actually a tutorial for a lot of things. So when you've done that, it's important when you use this method that you click the top left. There's a Remotr icon on your phone. It's important that you click that one and press disconnect when you're finished. If you don't do that, you will have to restart it on your PC. And if you want to play Rocket League, which you guys are probably here for, or any other PC game, you just press the streamer, let it connect. It will say it's connected on the PC. And then you scroll down, choose whatever game you want. I want to play Rocket League right now. Then you press Rocket League. It will give you an ad if you don't have the pro version, and I'm a sheepy bitch, so I'm not going to buy the pro version. Then you can also get a controller. This app will actually provide on-screen controls, but we all know on-screen controls suck nuts. So you can also get one of these adapters for around $10. It's the official Samsung one. It is basically a USB on one side and a micro USB port on the other. So what you want to do is to press or put in the USB cable from your controller. You can use a normal Xbox controller as well, which is wireless, but you will need a micro USB cable for that. So what you want to do then is to take a normal charging cable for whatever phone you have or whatever. You want to put it in this side, which is a micro USB, into your controller like this, and then the other side into the white adapter thing. But I'm not going to do that because I don't want to have any input lag or whatever. So I actually have a Xbox 360 controller that actually has a cord plugged right in, which removes any risks of unplugging it, like without freaking knowing it, you know. And then you just, you know, keep track of your cord, obviously. You get to this part. You want to put this into your Samsung phone, or if you have an iPhone, I have no clue how to do this actually. But I think if you have a Xbox One S controller, you can connect it by Bluetooth to your iPhone device. But if you have a Samsung, this is a way easier way, and it has no delay at all. You just want to plug in that into your phone like you were going to charge it. And that will indeed start the light on the controller. And you can press any button to start. And you are in game. It is as simple as that. I can like turn off my screen and just check my Android phone right here. As you can see, it's a bit delayed and a bit shittier graphics than the original one, but it does actually work out. Let's go into training here, free play. As you can see, there is some delay. I'll try to put them as accurately as possible. But the second one I will show you guys has no delay and is crisp as frick. This is actually a bit hard to play, but it works for most other games that you won't need like any hardcore action thing. Savage! Shout out to Mr. Puff right there. And yep, that's basically it for this method. If you guys like this method, then please hit the like button on the video. If you guys want to stay and watch the second method I'm going to show you guys after this one, which is way better than this one, but it requires a better like PC, then stick around and watch the next part. Also, when you're going to exit this version, by the way, just going to add this on, you have to press the top left on the Remotr icon and you have to press disconnect, or this will not work. If you disconnect it like with closing the app, then it will not work the second time. You will have to restart the app on your computer. It will say like loading game list or something. That means it has crashed on your PC and you have to restart the streamer. Okay, so now onto the second version. I will just check here on my phone. This should still be recording. Yep, it is. Second version is called Moonlight. It's actually using a program built into the GTX graphics cards. It's in the NVIDIA experience thing, or GeForce experience, sorry. What you have to do is to go into GeForce experience and you want to enable, or you want to go to settings, you want to go to shield, and you want to enable this right here. But stop. I forgot to mention something right here. Pause the video, pause. So yeah, what we want to do is, when you're connecting your phone or your iPad, iPhone, whatever, to the game streaming thing in Moonlight, it will put up a code on your PC in the bottom right, I think it is. So you gotta check in the bottom right, you will see a code that you have to put in on your phone, or the other way around. It will be a code on your phone that you have to put on your PC, just to give a bit of like safety, you know, so no one can connect to your PC and play your games. Hope you guys will enjoy. See ya. When you've done that, you can download the app Moonlight on your phone. It should be on Google Play Store and on the App Store. You just have to search for Moonlight game streaming. It should pop up, and then when you have the app, it will look something like this. It will obviously be on the screen for you guys. Just press it, and this is pretty important. This is why this method is harder. If your PC is not showing up, then you will have to get your IP address, which you can get on some of the links I put down in the description. Just click one of those and you will get a number on the website. What you want to do is to press the plus up here. You want to put in the IP address that you get from one of those sites, and my group on Snapchat is spamming like crazy. You want to put that in there and it should add as a PC. When you've done this, you just press the PC and you get all the apps that are available, which should be like most of your games. At least most of your games on Steam. As you see, Portal 1 is too old apparently to stream. You should be able to port it around some way, but I'm not a pro MLG coder, so I can't do that. I don't know what they're spelling about. But yeah, so let's get right into this. So what we want to do is to play any of these games. You can play like any of them if you want to, obviously. You can press Rocket League. It will establish a connection, and the screen will turn black. That is completely normal, and then it will turn back on and everything will be giant. Just ignore that screen. It will look good on your phone. So when this has happened, you should see the game on your phone, and my shout out to all those people that are pretty amazing. And now you should see the game booting up on your phone. This is pretty damn nice, actually. I'm actually going to turn my screen off. Okay, I'm not going to turn my screen off because that's actually my only light for this recording. I do have this light as well, but you know, it's a bit strong. So yeah, what you can do, it will spam poor network connection because my Wi-Fi sucks, because my brother, my dad and my mother are watching freaking movies at the same time. So yeah, this will actually be a bit laggy for me, but it should be all good for you guys. It should work out. You should be able to check your freaking expensive inventory, all your crates, and do a lot of fun stuff. Going to training and just testing all the controls right now. I will also have a, by the way, it's not gonna be this shit if your family is not watching freaking Netflix all at the same time. But yeah, that's basically how you do it. It's pretty easy. If you guys want to do it from your friend's house when you're not on the same Wi-Fi as your PC, and PC has to be on, by the way, if I haven't told you that. I should have told you that. If I didn't, then I would probably have put like an annotation or something. But yeah, your PC has to be on and at the same network. If you're not on the same network, you would have to do something called port forwarding, which is basically telling your router to listen on some ports that like the internet sends to you. It's kind of removes some of the safety from your router thing, but it's not too dangerous if you only port these ports. So what I will do is to leave a link to the Moonlight setup page where you can see all the ports you need to port forward to be able to play this with or like on another Wi-Fi, which is actually what I usually do. I usually play it in school, you know. So what you want to do is to head over to that link. You want to forward those links, get the IP address again, and it should be all good to play from another computer or from another network, sorry. And the shit FPS is not going to happen for you, I promise. Unless your Wi-Fi is shit or your family is watching Netflix at the same time. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, punch that thumbs up button. It really helps me out a lot. And if you guys enjoy Rocket League, you can subscribe to my channel as well. I post weekly Rocket League videos and like fun videos and live streams and stuff. I live stream every Friday, by the way. This is a really messy outro. But if you guys enjoyed, as always, like, comment, subscribe, have a good one. See you next one. Goodbye.